Here you go, final. I'll send it to you.
Also, I think the session before that, or the one before that, I can't remember, but whenever Orcus showed up, among the many things he gave you, he also gave you a device to detect individuals that have a parasite in them, as well as a different device that gives you influence over individuals that have a device in them. Or not a device, a parasite. Who has those things?
Definitely not me.
I don't care who has them. So if they haven't been marked down, that doesn't matter. I just need to know who
I think
has
that's
what.
what John asked for from the demon guy, right?
Okay. So do you want John to have both of them, or do you want to spread them out?
What are the two things, right?
One of them detects individuals that are infected with parasites, and the other one gives you influence over them.
Okay. What does the
You
first
don't.
one look like?
The first one is kind of like um. Oh man, I wish I was faster at doing Microsoft Paint. It's essentially like you take a circle, you cut it in half. At the top of the arch of that half circle is a quartz like gem. It's kind of almost opalescent, but it's still kind of jaggedy like quartz. Then kind of on both corners of that half circle, it kind of eats away, making this like weird curved T shape. So it's like a weird curved T shape with that gem at the top of its face.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Since I got this, where we got this from the demon guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since I got it from him, can I ask him if he could combine it with my wondrous item eye?
He would say, oh shit, I closed the wrong thing. He'd say, technically he could, but where would the fun in that be with a kind of mischievous smirk? But neither of these items require attunement in any way, or
Right.
stuff like
Okay.
that.
Okay. So there's effectively no difference. Except it can be passed around. So it is not nerfed. Got it.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I'll just carry it around in my pocket.
Word. I hate how short that fucking song is. Because it's so far down in the list of shit.
You just hit the loop thing, right?
Thank you. I forgot that was a button I could hit. Because I remembered I tried to test the fade out thing, and it cues it up for the end of the song rather than fading it out immediately, which annoys me. Because you can't, like, slow manually do the volume. You have to, like, update it in increments, and that shit sounds terrible. Anyway, I digress.
So, from the time that we got this, have I had enough time to use this manual yet? It's
I don't
48
remember.
hours over a period of 6 days or fewer.
Let's see.
Just spending time in the Dragon's Horde sending stuff and then running around over here. I don't know.
I'd say you'd be like somewhere between 4 and 6 hours. So we'll give you the benefit of time, or the benefit of the doubt of time reading while the discussions about what to do was taking place. And say 6. And it's only been like roughly 24 hours in total. So like I guess since you started reading, it's like maybe been like 12 or so. Because I believe did you guys sleep before going back to the spending time in the Horde cave, or is this, I'm trying to remember, this is all still the same day, right? Or you slept after the Horde, or after fucking around and then came out?
I think we slept after doing all the Horde stuff, and then...
So you're on day 2 and you have 6 hours.
Okay.
As you guys are, as you guys made that journey over here, you inform Olive about your previous encounter with them. Basically, they're kind of like, I guess, that group of archers from Avatar.
Oh.
Yeah, they can shoot real good.
I don't know. They never hit anything.
Didn't they like shoot an arrow on the ground with a note and then shoot another arrow, splitting that one or something like that?
But they never hit a person.
Bro, that could have easily been my chest.
Which like arrows being shot at you?
Well, they told us to leave.
That happened before you popped out of John's coat.
Oh, like leave the island or something?
Nah,
this area. They just told us to not go any further.
Yeah, they told us to not come and knocking on their woods.
Essentially, all of the forested areas on the other side of the mountain are considered the King's Wood, and that is a no-go zone.
And they didn't say why at all.
Oh, because it's the King's Wood, and it's the law. You're not allowed to hunt or be in the King's Wood without permission.
Yeah, basically they just sent us a note with a giant middle finger that said F off.
Well, I mean, I wonder why. Like, I mean, I get the hunting bit, but like just not being in the Kingswood at all seems a bit xenophobic.
Well, we couldn't actually talk to them because there was like a thick fog and they were hiding.
Oh.
And that fog still persists.
Is there like, wait, are we in this Kingswood right now?
Yeah, this whole region and down here is all the Kingswood. There's a constant fog that kind of is just below the tips of the tree lines, so you can fly around above it and see perfectly fine. But once you go in, it's like 30 feet clear, 60 feet of dark vision, essentially, or up to 30 feet you see fine, and then 30 to 60 is where it starts to get difficult.
Let's see.
You guys also remember that essentially you didn't feel this when you were in the dragon's lair and in the kind of dragon's area in the woods. But once about you crossed this river, you started to get this eerie feeling like you were being watched. And that still persists as you cross this river here, the second one, to get into this area.
I thought we took the Phantom Steed, and two of us were flying, and the other one was on the magic carpet.
Yeah, I'm on the carpet right now.
Yeah. Verification question, Jordan.
Shoot.
With my ring of mind shielding, do I still feel like someone's watching me?
No, you do not have this.
Okay. But I did the first time, so it has changed.
Yes.
Does this fog like seem natural, or does it seem like arcane, like someone's casting something to
It's
keep
definitely
people out?
magical in nature. Even when there's like a breeze and you can see the trees swaying, you don't see the fog moving. But if you were to fly through the fog, it would still act like normal fog and kind of wisp around. You make an Arcana check to see if it's like a general magical effect or if like something is doing this specifically.
All right, give me 1 sec. Shit just fucking crashed.
Rip.
It said no Arcana check for you.
Said, "Oh, you want to learn about this? Fuck you."
Oh, you're
Get outta
arcade?
here.
I don't think so.
Something about this area has changed. I don't feel it anymore.
Dude.
Since this fog kind of
Let me help
persisted
you.
over here,
Mm,
you think that it could potentially still be a effect of the green dragon, but it also could be like something that the god at the end of the world is doing, or it could just be that's how the wood on this island is on the other side of the mountains due to some random fae bullshit.
Can
But
I
it's definitely not natural.
yeah. Can I ask the sword if it might know?
John is trying to figure out, just based on having the ring, make everything feel different this time. That's how I'm gonna try to help. But
Also, question about the fog. Would my devil sight help me to see through it? Because I can see through normal and magical darkness up to 120 feet. I don't know if that like technically counts because it's fog, but I assume it's magic fog.
Yeah. Does it make it dark?
Yeah, it definitely makes it dark, so I'd say like sure it does help everybody that doesn't have that would, or like a way to see through quote unquote magical vision mumbo jumbo. You get like 60-foot regular up to 120 dark vision, so you just like lose color past 60. The sword would say, unfortunately, my previous owner perished very near the lake, so I haven't really been past that. Most of this place is quite new to me, actually.
You don't
Um,
know anything
guys
about
talked
like magical
forever.
fog at all?
Say that again?
She like uses the what is it called? The like uses her mind to tell them because they have like telepathy, I guess.
Right, yeah.
And she's like, "Do you know anything about like magical fog or anything? I don't know who was your previous owner, so I didn't know if he was like at all super magical or like knew something about this."
Well, from many a previous owner, I've encountered several different origins of magical fog. I don't remember ever coming across one caused by a dragon being of this size. It seems to cover a much more vast area than that. Could be a necromancer, could be a kind of fey buggery.
The fellas did say that there is like a group of archers, I guess, that basically told them to fuck off as soon as they got into the Kingswood. But that's just kind of where we are now. Do you think maybe it's like a large group of like druids or something that are constantly keeping this place obscured?
That is a possibility, though.
I know druids like their privacy.
Yeah, they usually choose more secluded places, but they wouldn't intentionally obscure themselves without a reason. Usually they tend to just be one with nature rather than impose.
Yeah. Because I assume, like, maybe it isn't druids, because I think the druids would be like, no, the fog would harm the animals, and it'd be too much for, like, small critters to go through, or, like, predators to hunt through, because it's not their natural state. Maybe it's something else entirely. I wonder if someone, like, took over a part of the woods and is trying to hide what they're doing.
What if the fog itself is a monster?
Oh
Like
my
a slime.
God. Oh my God. Imagine if it's like some sort of slime that like has some sort of like fire magic and it's become like a mist. So instead of being all goopy and watery, it's now a mist and it's grown so big that it's covered the entire forest.
Ooh, wouldn't that be a song?
Oh, that would be so cool. It doesn't seem dangerous though. Like it's not eating us.
Well, you always have to embellish somewhere for the song.
Yeah, maybe we're just too strong for it to eat. Like trying to eat a whole watermelon.
Man, her item spirit's way more talkative than mine.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, I remember him now. I've made no notes on that guy. That character doesn't exist yet.
He does very little said so far. He just said that he existed.
Yeah, he just made you aware of his presence, and then has been chilling.
Just in the back of the ring, have some guy's soul trapped in here.
I like my sword gun.
with that Arcana check and using the knowledge of coming through this area and no longer feeling like you're being watched, you suspect that make another Arcana check at advantage. Sorry, no, to John.
Oh, Baba Booey. Nat 20.
You remember
I remember it all.
very clearly in
Yeah,
the Great Book of Illithid, back at the wizard school you attended, that usually the head of an elder brain or of a Illithid colony, the elder brain has a kind of telepathic ability to detect anything within a very large radius of it or around it. And you think that ring of mind shielding is protecting you from that effect. But you do not think that the fog and that feeling is immediately connected, but you have a suspicion that it's definitely the colony's doing in some way.
I will relay this information.
She's gonna ask her sword, like, oh, what do you know about, like, the Illithids? Illithids?
The squid
Genuinely
fuckers.
very little. Most of my previous owners, whenever they encountered them, would just kind of kill them on sight due to fear of what they were. We usually only ever encountered them in very small numbers, like 1 to 3 at most.
There seem to be here in the troves, like rats breeding in the sewer.
He's breaking the fourth wall to talk to this.
John thinks to himself.
Yeah, in italics, John thinks to himself.
No, he just says that out loud. He's just being racist against Illithids.
Monologue. Day number 5.
John's like, captain's log. Starting like the whole 9 yards just in the back of his head every day.
Bro's just taking oral notes. We're like, oh, okay.
So we left off with you guys descending into the fog in a clearing very near this
Structure.
Yeah, this large house structure. Everyone is dropping their tokens in the top right area, if you all can see this ping.
We cannot if it's black.
Fuck.
Top right.
Top right corner. Word.
Oh shit, I need to rejoin the game.
I'm in a black void.
Alright.
I'm still on the island map.
Let me try.
Black void. We're not in the astral sea yet.
I gotta. Oh,
I was already there. And I still feel the need to cast all the magic.
Quick.
My brother feels the itch.
In the way.
Quick.
You have to activate all your quirks at the same time, Final.
But if I do that, I'll explode.
It's fine. You can just put yourself back together again.
I don't have that plot armor.
Is this where I am?
It's top left.
Top right.
Well, fine. I can't see either way.
Can you see now, Final?
Yep, I can see.
All right, that should be 120 with a weird dimming at 60.
I can also, I don't know why, but I can see John's token find. She's like looking like she's on the DM layer or something.
Yeah, I'm not on the same layer as them.
That's very for me, it looks like both Ajax and Olive's tokens are like that, and John's the one that's super clear. Let me see if changing vision fixes this. That. Wow. Can you see now, Olive?
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Birdie maps.
And John.
God.
John.
Can John see?
No, I
John
can't
can
see John Cena.
Sick. Yeah, man. Birdie maps. Whenever you Google a very specific thing for a battle map and get a bunch of Reddit links to random free shit.
That says Patreon.
Yeah, I
Patreon's
got
not
it from their
free.
Patreon, but it was free.
It's just a little sampling. That way you come back and you buy more.
Yeah, it's like
Or
crap.
I can just, save image.
Oh no, you can't download my NFT.
They got to
Screen
get their
capture.
advertising, man. I stole their shit. They deserve that. Come on.
You hear that, one viewer out there? We're advertising to you.
Buy those people's shit.
All right. You guys come down into a kind of very small clearing over here. You guys can kind of see the outline of the house starting to come into view. You can see that there's a ridge line that drops down. You see a pathway down here, and you hear the sound of metal scraping against dirt in the fog. For those of you who have, I can't see exactly what you're seeing, I don't think. So I don't see where all of your circles are. I specifically see final circle. So I know he sees this.
I think you can control.
Yeah, I can see way out the.
I cannot.
So for those of you who can see this, if you can, there is a dark hooded figure kind of pacing on this pathway down the ridge down here. What would you all
dark hooded guy
want to
pacing?
do? Yep.
And where is this again? Like in the middle of the woods, or did we go inside a place?
So you guys are kind of in a clearing just next to the house. So the house is this way. And the sound of metal being dragged through the dirt you hear coming from that direction.
Where is everyone else? I only see me. Oh, okay, there they are. Those shadows.
Can Olive and Ajax redrop their tokens?
Yeah, give me a second.
Sure.
Because I wanted to see if it looks like Olive things fixed itself after she moved.
It's still a gray for me.
Oh yeah, mine's. I see way more of the map now, even just from my kitchen.
You're gonna have to fix the token I just dropped in. It's vision.
Yeah, I saw it change.
I don't know.
I see much more of the map now.
I will say
Word.
the thing, like the translucentness of her token, is the same as this guy down here. He's translucent for me. I can still see him, but he's not
Yeah.
solid.
I can see. Yeah, it's the same thing with me. Like I can see, the John character is the same opacity as me, but these two
You guys
tokens.
all look
and then-
fine for me. What the
These guys.
fuck?
Yeah. I
Do you
don't know.
think some of us might be on different layers?
No, I
yeah.
double checked that. You're all on token
Did
layer.
you set their dark vision to have an effect?
Dimming. But
That's
I didn't
probably
do
it.
that till I added the vision in, and you guys were saying about you guys were half opaque before I started that.
Oh, okay. It also could just be on the map. If you have like a fog layer.
I didn't add it intentionally if there is one, but I'm using different map settings than normal. I'm using the advanced fog of war thing.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's fine.
It
We
could
can
just
still
be a
see.
glitch.
Word. Um yeah, so you just see him kind of pacing down the ridgeline in distance from you. What's everybody's passive perceptions again?
Mine's
15.
18.
15 now that I got that wisdom boost.
Look at my
Looking.
shield up.
Mine's 10.
Okay. So Olive, you hearing and seeing that guy down the road just kind of pacing, dragging a somewhat long metallic object you assume to be a sword through the dirt. You notice in the tree very close to him there is a dark shape in the leaves. You also see a strange spot on the ridge line across from you. You definitely get the sense that this is turning into a ambush of some kind, and that guy there is the bait.
She's gonna turn to the other two guys and slowly kind of like walk forward, looking at the two spots that are like moving on the outskirts, and she's gonna guys, it's not just him that's here, and she's gonna like try and not like overtly point to where it is, but like nod her head in the direction. Be like, we're gonna be surrounded, or at least this is some sort of like ambush.
I can lightning bolt it.
Lightning bolt what?
I mean,
Wherever.
As you are talking at them, Olive, you also notice kind of in the distance behind John, out by this big tree on top of this ridge, there's some part of the bushes around that tree that looks to have the wrong color as well. And then you hear a twig snap from a different direction past the ridge line, but you don't know from exactly where. There are definitely numbers here.
There's a lot of people here, dude. Like way more than just like an equal amount of like us versus them.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was last time.
Okay, what do you want to do then? Like, because obviously that guy's bait.
I don't know.
I mean,
It was his idea to come back.
I can go in there and, start the thing while you guys stand back here. If you
Yeah,
want
but
to.
if I don't want them to all like descend on one person.
I mean, I wasn't just gonna walk in there. I was gonna cast something on me that's gonna make me a lot harder to hit unless they can see through it.
It's up to you, man. But I'll stand at the ready, I guess.
I can send animal spirits in.
Listen, I'm just trying to let you know that there's like an ambush gonna happen. Cause like
As you
half of those bushes
guys-
over there don't match the same color.
As you guys are having this conversation, John, you feel in your pocket that strange T-shaped thing is almost kind of vibrating very softly in your pocket.
Ooh. Ooh. This thing's vibrating. I think they're evil.
Look, how about this? John, you, me, summon shit at their location. And while we stealth, and then we go from there. How about that?
We can try.
So let me see if this, what components this has.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, I can do it. So y'all good with that plan?
Do you guys want a bunch of small things or one big thing?
What do you mean?
It's conjure animals. What do you?
Well, I was gonna do this, so we can kind of like work together on it.
Fusion, ha!
I mean, I can. If you want to summon one big thing, I can do like 3 to 4 of the half rating. Or what do you think? You want 2 challenge rating ones, and you want to summon a bunch of smaller things?
What demons are fourth?
That's a good question. I don't know.
So according to the spell, you have to roll to figure out which thing happens.
Oh, I
and
do?
then I just pull demons. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta roll D6.
Let's go!
Two of one or lower.
All right.
The DM chooses the demons.
Also, it's got a 60-foot reach. So if I can choose, can I choose like, if I choose one place, do they both get summoned there, or can I choose 2 separate places?
You choose the unoccupied spaces you can see where they appear. So yeah,
Awesome.
within 60 feet.
I want to do one right there, and then one up there.
Okie dokie.
think the only demon that I know is challenge rating 1 off the top of my head is like a maw demon.
Damn.
Imp,
These things are gnarly.
imp, maw demon, quasit.
Was
I don't even know how to pronounce that one. The flying skull head things, I think it is.
Oh, those fucks.
wait, what is this?
It's
So,
Vergula, something like that.
Spell it in the chat.
I wish I could pick which beast I throw them.
It's spelled like that.
Give
Vargile?
me
It's like a, what is it, Vargoyle or Vargile?
Yeah, they're
It's
like
supposed to be
little
like Gargoyle.
floating heads.
I want 8 challenge rating 1/4 or lower beast.
All right.
Preferably constrictor snakes.
I'm taking out my sword shield.
You get a
Or elks.
closet and a maw demon.
Woo, maw demon, let's go.
Maw Demon Pog.
If you could, please pull up those stat blocks.
Okay, I was about
so
to say.
that you can run them.
I have the closet. I just got to find the maw demon stats.
You're good. And I still
Elks are
got
pretty gnarly
to
too.
do all of Den stuff. You said 8 1/4.
Yeah.
Y'all are just summoning a bunch of fucking demons.
Well,
Mine are
he's summoning
fey-
animals. I'm summoning demons.
Mine are fey spirits.
Fey spirits.
Mine eat the face spirits.
Good luck. They're pretty big. There's so many large creatures on the 1/4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is damn chill.
Okay, we'll go.
Get 8 velociraptors.
So basically, these things are just gonna go attacking the closest thing indiscriminately.
You got giant bats.
Giant bats.
Jesus Christ, 8 of these things.
Yeah, no matter what you pick, it's a problem.
Why are they that big? Jesus Christ.
They're
They're
giant.
large creatures. They have echolocation. They cannot. They can use blind. They have blind sight of 60 feet. Advantage on perception. 60-foot fly speed.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
plus
these things
4
are
to hit,
gnarly.
a D6 plus 2 piercing.
Bro, summon Maharaga. The fuck?
I summon air raid. Apache helicopters.
You start hearing Fortunate Son start playing.
Yeah, honestly, if you hear 8 giant bat wings flapping at the same time.
I saw like a TikTok thing where it's like the summon like greater demon or whatever it is. They do it at the 9th level as their dying breath. If I'm losing, we losing.
Yeah,
Sounds
honestly,
go.
all of these things are OP as fuck. Oh, the darkness over there, get them.
Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
The bats are summoned 60 feet from me,
60 feet away from you.
up to 60 feet away from me. Yeah,
Yeah.
so just like have them descend on the darkness.
And then
Initiative is 17. Let's go.
because
They're
I can't
going
click
after those guys.
because I can't click the demons. They have their own initiative. They don't go after me.
No, they're gonna go on your turn for sure.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
Demon party, let's go.
Actually, let's try.
Now we got Batman and Spider Woman. It's the first combat where your flying carpet sticky tricks are funny.
The bats initiative will be 7.
I'll take the 19.
That will be the demon's initiative.
He's like, I'll take that for myself.
Demons will go on 18. What the fuck?
08018. Is that their area code?
Yeah. Fucking.
These guys are just like laying in wait for an ambush, get swarmed on.
All right.
Everybody just pulled a Maharaga.
So, because you guys had this prep time, if you guys want to move your tokens in any way by like 10, 15 feet for like preferred engagement timing, I'll let you do that.
Can I move? Can I move upward?
Yeah, on your carpet.
Yeah, I want to move like 10 feet up.
Word.
I'm staying right where I'm at.
Can I jump on the back of this bat?
Probably not.
Oh, damn.
I don't think it'd be strong enough to be able to carry you.
Yeah, even the bats look like they're on a different layer.
Yeah, that's what the visual glitch we've been having is.
Yeah, that's definitely some weird fuck shit. Cause it's all fine for me. Does it? If you guys refresh, does it fix it?
No.
No.
Lame.
To me, so like for me, it's like registering as like maybe. Let me see. I'm gonna try this and go from there. That's why.
Oh.
No, yeah, now
What?
everything's regular. What the hell?
What
It's a
happened?
torch. We were in dark vision. This is a torch.
Oh,
Everything looks grayscale because that's what dark vision looks like.
okay. I wish I had a better song for combat that wasn't so repetitive.
Do you not have
Well, yeah, but I just haven't gone through them all, so I don't know.
just a random button?
I
Shit,
have
shovel,
been, but
shovel.
they're not. How? Where's the like play
I
all
wish.
button?
I wish. Yeah.
Don't play all. Jeez.
Is this just a rise?
Nope. There was the drop. Another rise.
All right. Yep, it is just. It's literally two rises. Jesus.
Arise, chicken. Arise.
No,
I think you can just like search.
I'm in the combat area. This is
That's
all
probably.
under combat.
It's probably. I wouldn't do the like. I think I have like music stuff sorted out from combat sound stuff.
It's battle music is the tab.
Okay. Then I just did everything that was underneath the like battle scenes tab, so it's like exposition that you're getting like trailer sounds. That looks like a song.
Sick. Okay. Weird. Okay, let's turn it down. Nothing has had lyrics up to this point. Is that distracting
No.
for y'all? All right.
No.
It's like Dark
Um.
Souls.
So this is gonna be a pain in the ass for me because I did this in a shitty way. The Rangers get to go first.
But they're surprised.
They are surprised by the appearance of stuff, but they are not surprised because this is still they have been prepared for your arrival here.
They all have the alert feed.
Oh god. Wrong
I
shit.
basically
Fuck me.
stopped us from being surprised.
There we go. It's this guy.
Wow.
Okay. Um. Uh, uh, that guy in the road takes 2 swings at the Maw Demon and misses. That dark shape in the trees, in that tree next to him that you saw, what the fuck? There we go. Leaps out of the tree onto that flying bat.
Is that a panther?
It is a panther.
Oh, boy.
Can you roll me a DC 12 strength save with the bat? It's got a +2, so it succeeds. So then Panther doesn't get that. You see the shape on the ridge reveal itself as another ranger. Man, I wish I knew the shortcuts for this shit.
I am back. Sorry.
No problem. It begins targeting the bat next to the panther and shoots 2 bow shots at it. The shape by the tree also reveals itself. They don't seem to immediately take notice of the Quasit and bat behind them, so it's going to take 2 shots at that last bat there and will kill it. Then the sound that you heard, whoops, wrong.
Jesus, how much did this thing do?
The bats only have 22 HP and 3 things. All
Right, but it
use
rolled
their
a
whole
2 and a
turns to target it.
6 whenever you said it attacked. I was like, geez.
Yeah, the Rangers have a pretty large buff to archery stuff. The sound you heard from the other side of the ridge was another hidden ranger. They sprint over to the nearest bat. Give it one big swing and then miss the second swing. Now it is the demon's turn.
Cool. We'll do the Maw Demon first, because he's easy. He'll just attack the guy directly in front of him.
All right, roll it.
It's +4. 21.
Yep, that hits.
Uh, 13 damage.
Alrighty.
And it only has one attack. Unfortunate.
Data, go. Oh my god.
I guess the Quaza will shapeshift into a bat,
All right.
and
Tiny
then
bat.
go for that guy.
All right. Roll it.
What is the plus to hit? 16.
Yep. Abso-fucking-lutely.
And then he needs to make a con save. Max damage, let's go.
Yeah. They get no buffs on this. Flat 7.
That is a failure. He needed to make it 10. So he takes an extra 2d4 poison damage. And is now
14
poisoned.
total.
He can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of his turns, but he is poisoned for the time being.
Okay. That ranger looks pretty fucked up now. We will go to Olive. You are up.
All right. I am going to fly. I'm gonna fly on my little carpet here. Go. Let's go down this way. And I'm going to swing on this dude here.
All right.
Man, after that first little bit where the lady was singing that song, I could barely hear the music.
I have
I
it turned
forget,
down pretty low for me.
Do you guys do the advantage thing where if it's two allies are
Yes.
across from each other? Okay. Does that count with the bat?
Why not? They're considered friendly to you.
Yeah.
The demons are not, though.
Nope.
I'm gonna swing my sword on this bozo.
Oh shit, I need to look up that thing.
That thing?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that thing.
26.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. 10 damage on that boyo.
Alrighty, solid hit. Anything else?
Let's
I'm also
see.
assuming that you're doing this stuck to your magic carpet upside down.
Yes. So I just
Awesome.
like wail on him. He thinks I'm gonna strike him from above on top of it, and then I flip it downward and hit him. Oh, what's gonna hit you?
I like how being a gnome, you can fly at things on your magic carpet and decide whether to swing at the upper torso or the legs, and just like stay at the same height.
Barrel
Exactly.
roll with the sword.
Literally though. Barrel roll. Let me see. Where is this shit?
If you can spin fast enough like a ballerina, you can become a blender.
Blade, let it rip.
What the fuck?
You just hold your sword out in front of you and then
Oh, here we go.
spin the carpet, turn into Garen.
Okay. I think I'm good right now. They'll just wail on this dude.
All right,
Call
John's
it a
turn.
day.
So which guys are the enemies?
These guys, the
Oh,
like
Archer
human
boys.
people.
And this panther.
Yeah, and that panther.
I got you. I'll use this. I'm gonna summon a spiritual weapon on the panther.
Nice. What the weapon look like?
Let's see. What would John use?
Do you have an iron stone?
It's not concentration.
Oh, sick! I didn't know that. I thought spiritual weapon was concentration. That's fucking sick.
No, it's that the ones that rotate around you. That's the one that's concentration.
Spirit
The
guardians.
spirit guardians are concentration.
Yo, I think John would summon a rapier. Just a ethereal looking a rapier. And let's go with let's see,
Wow.
what do I get? I get a +8. Can I just roll this? No.
Can you guys see that?
See what?
I tried to spawn a flying sword and it's invisible to me, but I can still click on it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, I can't see it.
Can you give me control of it?
How do I do this?
Shift double click
On you, if I have it
on
selected?
the sword.
On the sword, okay.
And then
Where'd it go? There. Come on. I shift double clicked.
And then in the top, like it should be in like the same area that you would go for like the edit button.
Oh, the token settings?
Yeah, and then you just put can be moved and controlled by. Like on the flying sword character sheet, you should just be able to edit the settings. It'd be like the same way you give people like their character sheet at the beginning of the game.
Oh, okay, here we go. There we go. You should be able to control it now.
Yeah. Does that fix your vision at all?
Nope.
Well, it's there.
I believe you. As long as you tell me what it's hitting. I don't really care.
Oh, I can just use that, but I realized I do have a roll for it. It was 10 plus 8, so 18.
On the Panther, right?
Yeah.
That hits.
And then the damage is 7 force.
That Panther is looking fucked up.
And we'll follow it up with a cantrip. What is this read? I don't remember what this does. Sorry.
No problem.
I kind of want to do. I want to do this on this guy.
Uh, 16.
That is my spell save, so he should be
Alright.
fine.
All right, giant bats.
Is this one with the X under it alive or dead?
It is dead. That X should be on top of it.
Okay. Is this an ally or enemy?
The Quasit is that person is an enemy. The Quasit is a swing at anything next to it demon.
Okay.
Technically an enemy, but not at the exact moment.
Got it. Let's start with this guy.
All right.
He's going to attempt to grapple this guy next to him.
Okie dokie. Does he have a move for that, or does he have to do
No.
Okay.
Just D20 plus 2.
+2.
Oh yeah, you can roll it. That works for me.
6. Yeah, it succeeds with that. With the 6.
All right, it flies 60 feet up and drops him.
Don't you only get half movement?
Yes.
Well, 30 feet up and drops him.
Alrighty, and don't you fall like fucking 120 feet a turn or some bullshit? So he just
Yeah.
hits the ground.
Yeah.
And it's D4, D6 per 5.
D6 times 3. It's
per
D6
10.
per 10. So 3D6.
8. 8 bludgeoning on the fall, and he is prone.
All right. This one's going to do the same thing to this guy.
Okie dokie. That guy is going to make an opportunity attack on it.
How's it going, babe?
And he misses. The roll for the bat. It
19.
succeeds. Takes another 9 bludgeoning.
We'll have this one. We're gonna fly above this guy. And then just do an attack.
Alrighty.
So it should be 16 to hit.
That hits.
D6 plus 2. 3.
That guy is starting to look pretty fucked up.
Alright.
Double dropped guy's also starting to look fucked up.
I'll have this one. Try to fly by the panther. Let's see, it's like 5 feet to get here. And then I'll just do the grapple, honestly. Alright, damn. I only got rolled a 2. So beat a 4.
Yeah, the panther succeeds.
Do I get advantage because of flanking?
Flanking with what?
The sword?
Oh yeah, I can't see that. I don't think it would be considered advantage in a contest of strength, but on an attack it would.
Oh, let's go. I can't wait for 1D&D. Grapples are attacks.
Sick.
They're melee attacks.
I think you have 3 more bats.
I have 2.
All the...
One's dead. I think.
Don't you have these
Unless I
3
just
up
can't.
here?
Oh, there's a third
The
one up there.
the dead one I deleted. There's this one, that one, and that one.
Oh, I didn't see the third one. It's in the dark for me.
I'll move it a bit closer.
We can have this one fly here. And then we'll attempt to grapple that guy.
Nope.
Tragic. Same thing. Fly over his head, try to grapple him. Rip. We'll have them both fly out of his reach, though.
Alrighty. The fuck? Okay. That guy is gonna use his opportunity attack on the first one. And the Quasit will make an opportunity attack on the other one. I guess I should be running them technically if I decide they're opportunity attacks because they're enemies, but...
Oh, the Quasit's opportunity attacking somebody?
Yeah, he's opportunity attacking the bat.
Okay, 13.
That hits.
And then the bat needs to make a con save.
So I have an argument for him being too short because I was above this guy's head.
Well, technically he's a bat right now. He's shapeshifted into a bat. So he's flying.
Oh, fine. I guess I'll let you attack my guy.
If we assume
part of the spell.
Minecraft rules, if we assume
You never
Minecraft
said he
rules,
flew up.
this
He's
is
still
true.
moving.
But
He's still
if we
standing on the
assume, if we assume Minecraft rules and people are 2 blocks tall, I'd assume a bat would
tiny
go for the
creature.
chest or for the eyes. So I would assume the closet would still go up to that second block, personally, but I mean, it could have decided that.
Yeah, the spell says it
What's
just attacks indiscriminately, no matter who it is. Closest non-demon.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just trying to fly above it.
it succeeds the con save,
Awesome.
so it only takes that D4, right, or that 4 damage.
Yeah, the 4 damage.
It takes.
All right. And then you got this bet over here.
Oh yeah, remember, if that guy uses opportunity attack and he hit, he's poisoned.
Okie dokie, I'll give him the reroll. Double 18s. So he will still hit.
This one will hit this one.
All right, just a hit. That hits.
23. Six.
Alrighty. Ajax, it's your go. Pretty much everything except for that guy is looking fucked up.
Does it seem like there's, like, since I'm up on the bridge and I look around, does it seem like there's any other hidden individuals?
Make a perception check.
Perception, a 9.
It does not.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I haven't got to use this yet. I'm gonna use it. I am going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All right.
I'm going to bonus action my form of dread, which I get 16 temporary HP.
Hell yeah.
I'm immune to being frightened, and I can also try to make somebody frightened, but I also get, like, to decide how the form, like, manifests, and since it's Orcus, I'm gonna say it kind of, like, shadows form that, like, skull crown thing he wears, along with, like, some shadowy wings, I guess.
All right. Sick. Very metal.
And then I am going to... I wish I could do both these things on one turn, but unfortunately they're both a bonus action. But I'm going to Eldritch Blast, this guy.
I wish you could use your action as a bonus action if you wanted to. I feel like that just makes sense.
Yeah,
No,
honestly.
action, do quicker action.
Exactly.
No, you can't do the faster thing again. That's not allowed.
What are you shooting at? The close guy?
No, this guy.
Okay.
So if he's on the ground, 27 with advantage.
He is prone still, so because it's a range attack versus a prone thing, it's at disadvantage, but it's still a 26, so it doesn't matter.
And you said how fucked up does he look?
He's bloodied, so he's at half HP or below.
Screw it, I'm gonna change the damage type on this one, because as my grave touch I can. I'm gonna change it to necrotic, and I get to roll an extra damage dice. So another D10 on top of that. So 10 total. Is he dead?
He is not dead, but he is looking like he's on the cusp of falling out of this fight.
Okay, one more blast to him then. Another double 26.
Yeah, that hits.
14, almost max.
He drops. This is better.
And then I'm just gonna pull out my whip and my shield in one hand and stay right there. End turn.
All right. Back to the top of the round. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Bring my imp with me.
The first guy is going to make 2 swings at the maw again. He's going to miss the first one, but use his ability to re-roll it. Still misses. The other hit, fucking. That guy's down. How high is this bat floating? Like 10 feet?
Yeah. All right. Well, that one would be
10 or 15? One of those two?
no. He would just be like right above the panther's head.
Oh, okay. So the panther will then swing at it. That misses. Let's see. So this one is the one up here surrounded by the bats. They will you see a bunch of pink and light blue lights appear around them, and they kind of all coalesce to one side of them, and it pushes them that way. The bats do not get a chance to make opportunity attacks.
They're out of his reach anyways. They're the ones that flew up out of the reach. and
Oh,
took
yeah, that's right.
opportunity attack.
Then it won't do that. Then it will just step that way and make its melee attack at the Quasit bat form. It will definitely hit. Where is it?
I got resistance to if it's is it
It'll
magical?
be piercing.
Is it
No,
magical?
it's just, they're just using a short sword.
Okay, yeah, then resistance to it.
Alrighty.
I think he also has disadvantage still.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh, yeah, that's the
poisoned.
poison one. Thank you, thank you. So with the disadvantage, it still hits. And does the Quasit's HP pool change at all?
No,
When it-
same stats, but it changes its speed when it transforms.
Okay. The Quasit dies to that hit.
How much damage was that?
7.
But it's got resistance.
Oh, duh. Fucking short-term brain, head ass. My bad.
I was about to say, it would have had to roll a 14.
Short-term brain head ass.
Yeah, dude, that's been my brain all day today and yesterday's like absurd short-term memory loss. Fucking.
So it's sitting at 4 HP left.
Now it will use its ability to force its movement to get out of opportunity attack range.
You don't have to do that because it already used its reaction.
Uh,
Remember, it swung at
okay,
the bat.
cool. Then it's just gonna keep running. 30, and it's gonna stop right there, and it's going to use its second attack.
On nothing.
11. It was close, but it does miss the Quasit. Let's see. Can it do anything about that?
At the end of its turn, it does get to reroll the con save.
It can force instead of the oh no, it missed. Never mind. Oh no, wait. Okay, yeah. So when it hit the Quasit the first time, those floating lights strike at the Quasit after the hit lands, and it takes 6 piercing.
Cut down to 3.
And yeah, so it's at 1 HP now.
Yep.
Then the last one swings at Olive. That's not the right dice.
Damn, what kind of pluses he got on that, so...
He's not going for the giant bat? Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason I
gonna grab
decided to
him.
do this.
He's gonna grab him. He's gonna get
What's your AC, Olive?
21.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
He rolled a 21, so he hits. You take 7 piercing.
Ow.
Let me
Still 3
see.
barbs.
Oh. He's still rebarbsing it.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Which is basically disadvantage, right?
He just
Yeah.
re-rolls it.
Forces him to reroll him.
Who you giving advantage to?
Olive.
Yeah.
Where's the thing?
He's got like a +7 to his fucking hit. Brother.
You
Yes.
roll higher.
Bruce got
So
almost to
you
save
take
Rip.
you take 15 piercing damage from his first attack. Right after that first attack lands, you hear in the back of your head your sword say, "And riposte now!" And you feel an urge to immediately use your reaction to make a weapon attack.
Oh shit. Okay.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah, advantage on this too. Oh,
That hits.
27.
shit. 11.
also
That
rolled
really
that.
messed him up. He looks like he's hurting now. Where is it? So now that this has happened, you have figured out that this sword gives you an ability that whenever something hits you, you can immediately use a reaction to make an attack, a single weapon attack against any creature that deals damage to you. You have advantage on the roll, and any damage dealt with this attack ignores any immunities or resistances the target has. You also cast Vicious Mockery as a free action with this attack, using your charisma as the spellcasting modifier.
What the fuck? That's so cool.
Were you vicious mockery?
Yeah, right? Vicious Mockery. How do I cast Vicious Mockery in this fucking fool? Hold on, let me put that into my
You gotta
spells.
do it. You gotta do it to the guy running away. It's long enough.
The guy that just hit me, because he's not dead, but he looks fucking hurt.
And I am now editing the item sheet in your inventory to reflect that its ability has now unlocked.
Hell yeah. Let me pop in Vicious Mockery.
Achievement unlocked. Level up.
It has one other hidden ability. You feel it has more power to more secrets to unveil to you. Whatever it seems to be the most interesting or potent. That guy.
Okay. So can I cast Vicious Mockery on this guy then?
Which one?
The one that just hit me and I reposted.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so succeed on a wisdom save. It failed.
It rolled a 17.
17? Oh, okay. Never mind, it doesn't. He saves.
Word.
That's myself. Charisma modifier. Okay.
That is let's see.
Demon. Diamond. It's diamonds. The diamonds
It will
are
use
here.
its bonus attack or its bonus action to go invisible.
Thing in front of me?
Yeah, the guy that you just super fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Is he moving away? Question mark.
Yeah, I got blind sight, but
Yes.
Okay.
I could also just hear him moving.
Yeah.
He's
Well-
right next to me.
My question is,
opportunity attack, bat.
my question is
Bat.
because he's moving. I know I can't see him, but I can hear his footsteps. Can I attack at disadvantage? Because I have Sentinel.
Well, see, the bat has blind sight, and I'm pretty sure the bat hits him. His invisibility goes off.
So the bat will get his opportunity attack. Re-say that again, Ajax.
I was saying, I know when you attack an invisible creature, you have disadvantage. Because he's moving, and I have a whip and I have Sentinel, can I attack him, opportunity attack him still, with a disadvantage?
Oh, because you have a ranged weapon.
Yep, I have a whip.
Yeah.
Reach.
Sure.
Cool, and I would like to replace that with Warcaster for 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Alrighty.
I don't know if 12 hits him or not, but
12 does not.
Assuming a 14 doesn't.
Just barely the 14 does.
Wow.
Ooh.
8 and 8, man. There's a lot of same rolls there.
He drops on the first one.
Also, he would get pushed.
Into the bat.
No, he gets pushed 10 feet for each Eldritch Blast he gets hit with.
Well, he dies in the first one, so I'm pretty sure you still can.
Are you
use
using the
one.
second one on him?
Yeah, I mean, like, the way the thing works, both beams have to target him. So,
Okay.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Alright.
that's how Warcaster works. You have to.
You have to use both of the thing on the same creature.
Yep, that's the only way Warcaster works with Eldritch Blast.
So he takes that second hit and immediately fails 2 death saving throws.
Loser.
Let's see. Jesus Christ, my screen is so fucking congested with shit. It is the demon's turn.
Okay, so I can do the Maw Demon real quick. I'm assuming a 9's not gonna hit.
Nope.
Now, here's a question for the Quasit, because it's the nearest non-demon. How high up is this bat?
That bat is like 20 feet up, I believe. So the Quasit should be able to fly up to it if it wants to.
Yeah, it's got a 40-foot
If
fly
it
speed.
moved its max movement, then he would be 40 feet in the air. So no matter what.
So yeah, unfortunately the Quasit would have to go attack your bat.
It's just
With
not
a-
me, brother.
With a 22.
Actually, well, not necessarily. He could just be really mad at that guy that ran away.
Well,
It could be.
if we
Let's
if you go
let's
by,
give it a good old heads or tails.
Because, like, technically, if I'm 40 feet in the air,
I will let the
guy
DM
is
decide.
25 feet away.
I'll
So
let
this
you.
guy is closer.
I'll let you roll a d4. And 1 and 2 he goes for the guy. 3 and 4 he goes for the bat.
Bat.
Rip.
So bat with the 22.
DC 10 con save on bat.
And that's 5 damage if he, or plus whatever if he makes the con save.
Con 0. Okay.
He passes.
All right.
And that's all the demons can do.
All right.
So this guy and this guy are dead.
Yes, they are
knocked out.
down.
So there's this guy that's running, and then this guy by the demon. So,
Olive, what's your dexterity modifier?
My dex modifier?
Yeah.
My dex mod is a +2.
Okay.
Why do you
Reasons.
Oh,
At the end of the demon's turn, you guys all hear the beating of wings and a tree that you guys had walked past, all of a sudden another ranger appears. Why does it do this to me every time? This ranger tosses a like a rock that seems to have a note written on it, and it lands right here next to you, John. And then he runs and jumps off the cliff and gets in between the bat and this other guy. You guys hear
Are these fucking Kinku or something?
as you guys hear the beating of wings grow louder. You guys look above you, and coming down through the fog is what seems to be a very young dragon with another archer guy on top of it, riding it. And it comes in, it's still about like 40 feet in the air over here. And it just kind of continues to float there. Why did my thing go away?
Do I have to use any actions to read this, or can I just know what this says?
Sure, you pick it up, and on the rock paper, it seems very hastily scribbled. Don't kill, please.
Brother.
The one riding the dragon, points, kind of in a direction that looks like it's at either of the downed guys, or it could be at this green guy. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. But none of them have said anything at this point.
Okay.
Now it's Olive's turn.
They're begging us not to kill.
But they're also attacking us. And they set up an ambush. So what, they're just begging for their lives now?
I guess so. Just knock them out if you can.
One of them's already kind of knocked out. She's gonna...
What does this
None is
red
like
dot
the...
mean?
That's how I'm telling them apart. They all kind of
Okay.
are
I didn't
different
know if there was
specializations of
something-
ranger.
Okay. I just didn't know there was something weird. Okay.
That guy fails the con save, so he's still poisoned.
So it's a like a young dragon. He said, like a very young dragon.
Yeah, it's almost like it looks kind of like a drake, but it's bigger for some reason.
Okay. How much? You said I got like what, 80 feet on my carpet?
I thought it was something stupid like 300. Let me check.
Oh yeah, it might have been more just because
We
it's
got the
fucking...
tiniest one.
Yeah, I got the smallest one because I could fit on the smallest one. I don't know. I feel like I remember 80 for some reason, but I feel like it's also wrong now.
I'm looking at that.
No, yeah, it's 80. The smallest one is 80.
Okay, yeah, because it goes from 80 to down to 30 for the largest one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so it does hit there. All
3
right,
by 5.
so with that knowledge that they're like, you know, don't kill. She's going to.
Just get like right in his face.
Yeah, I'm gonna face off with this fucking thing.
It's
She's
like
gonna
up with the
go.
dragon, just
Yeah.
flying.
How high up is this dragon?
It's like probably
Can you
40
like-
feet above that ridge, so like 50, 50, 55.
Okay, I'll go. I can go to like here and then kind of like match its height, like going diagonally upward.
All right.
And she's gonna point her sword at the rider. And she's gonna say like, it's like, it's like you attacked us. If you don't want the rest of your men to die, then let's just calm down for a second, okay? So she kind of just like awaits a response, and I'm gonna ready an action that if he or the dragon attacks me, then I'll just I will can I ready a spell? Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Um yeah, I'm gonna ready, let's say, oh fuck it, let's ready a guiding bolt. I don't give a fuck. It's not that high of a spell.
All right.
But yeah. So I'm gonna nip the carpet. I tell them to, like, if he doesn't want any of the rest of his men to die, let's just calm down and figure out what's going on here.
John.
Oh,
sorry, you get absolutely no response.
He doesn't like.
Stone faced.
Okay.
I don't know if they can talk. They seem to only give us notes.
They are also all wearing they're like hooded, and they have a kind of like bandana around like nose and down, so you only are seeing their eyes.
Okay. Does he like? He doesn't react at all to what I say. Like, just completely stone faced, or does it look like he understands at least?
You assume so. He doesn't like nod at anything you say. It looks like he's about to do something, but you think he is going to be doing it on his next turn.
Okay.
In my head, this guy is going to be essentially responding with a thing that is considered an action. So he kind of, I gotta wait till his next turn to do that. John.
So I have a question about this. So like, I don't know if this counts as like, this is like you have to concentrate on it as if you were concentrating on a spell, but does it count as a concentration spell? So like, can I use it at the same time as spells?
I say no, because I read that as you essentially are trying to force yourself to lose concentration.
What?
So, like, you can enter this state for up to 1 minute or until you lose concentration, and then in parentheses, as if you were concentrating on a spell, so that takes up the same kind of area as the concentration slot.
Gotcha. Let's see, what do I got? Let's do that. I'm gonna magic missile. Let's see. Level 2.
Okay.
Three, so I get 4. How hard
Alright,
does
I'm
this
not
guy
good.
work?
He's bloodied.
Okay. I kind of want to send 3 at that guy and a 1 at this guy.
Okay.
It'd be 4 apiece. So he'll take 12. He'll take full force.
12 and then what?
4 force
Okay.
to the bottom one. And then my bonus action will be spiritual weapon attack. It's 13 to hit the panther.
That hits.
13 force.
Panther goes down.
That's my turn.
Bats.
I'll walk down here some. Or I'll walk up here. Bats. Let's have this one. Attack the demon.
All right.
Uh, 17.
Yeah, that
Hits.
is.
The plus what? I don't remember what the plus is. I think I closed it by accident. God damn it.
+2.
Okay. So 5 damage.
Alrighty.
This bat will attack this guy.
All right.
At 12.
Misses.
This bat will attack this guy.
Which one?
The
This
one
one?
by the demon.
All right.
This one will attack this one.
The Quaza would do an opportunity attack because he flew up to that one. $20
Hit.
for 5. Plus a con
And,
save. Yep, passes.
all right.
Upon being hit, he'll just turn around and hit the Quaza.
Okay.
I'll have this one. Make that one just attack this guy like it was, and then we'll just have this one try to get the Quaza.
All
Have
right, and the
here.
17 was for the first one, right?
That was for the con save.
Oh, okay, my bad. Then go ahead and roll either or.
It's against the guy.
It gets like a
17.
plus. Yeah, that hits.
6 damage, piercing.
All right.
12 to hit the closet.
That misses.
Then it'll be this guy can attack this demon. This guy attacks this guy.
All right.
10 probably misses the demon, and 18 to hit the guy.
Guy gets
for
it.
6.
Guy is down.
This bat is gonna try to grapple for 21.
Yeah, he will resist and fail.
We're gonna
Quick
fly
question.
him.
Resisting contested strengths for grapple. Can they use
They would use their acrobatics or their athletics,
okay.
but
It still definitely misses. Or I mean hits.
And then he'll fly up 30 feet and I'll just hold on to him.
All right.
I think that's everybody.
Alrighty, Ajax.
Upon hearing all that stuff, Ajax is just gonna sigh because he thought this was gonna be a fight to the death. I'm gonna drop concentration on the demons so they disappear.
Alright.
And then I wanted to ask you this before I do, because it'll decide what I do here. Can I use this spell on somebody else other than myself? I know it says on yourself, but I'm asking you as the DM, can I use this on somebody else?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, sure.
Go
I'm
with the Baldur's Gate rules.
I'm gonna hand my little imp guy some bandages and point to the guy up on the cliff and tell him telepathically, go stabilize him. And then I'm gonna walk down to this other one that I hit with the 2 Eldritch Blast while he does that.
Alright.
Move about here. And yeah, I'm gonna use false life on the guy who's down, so roll for that. 1d4 plus 4 plus. So the guy gets 15 temporary HP to try to stabilize him, and for the imp, what does medicine fall under?
I'll say it just succeeds. He's stable at 0. Still unconscious.
Does the guy on the ground that I just gave false life to, like, breathe in air or anything? Like, start hack?
He returns to consciousness. And still seems to be very aggressive towards you.
I would like to say, as he's on the ground prone, look, I did you the favor of you not dying. You can either lay there and wait till this plays out, or I can put you in the ground. And my patron would greatly appreciate that. So it's your choice.
You get nothing in response. Anything else you want to do?
Actually, better yet, instead of saying that, because these people just communicate on paper, having the brain blast, can I write that on a note and like shove it in his face?
Do you have a bonus action?
Does it take a bonus action to command your familiar?
Technically, I think so.
Depending on it, it's a free action to command a familiar because you're basically just talking to them.
But the familiar already used its action to stabilize.
Oh yeah. Then
It's your call on whether or not I can do it.
I'd say you could do it next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, free action for commanding it around.
So I can still do that as a bonus action then?
You can yeah. If you have a bonus action, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he was asking. He was seeing like if him telling his familiar to do that was a bonus action. Because if it isn't, then he still has his.
Yeah, then if I still have my bonus action, I would like to write what I said on a piece of paper and like hold on to it, like putting it in his face where he can read it in whatever language we've seen them write their notes to us before, which I assume was common.
Yeah. You hold that up to his face in common. He literally can't see anything else but that. And he continues to look at that. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope.
Alright.
I ain't got nothing else.
It is now the ranger's turn again. That ranger that you just healed will stand up and swing at you. 14.
No, that does not it.
18.
Nope.
All right, misses both swings. The green one will swing at some bats. Nat 20, one of them. It will kill this one. And then miss its other attack. Then the guy that you had that bat grapple is going to try to break out of it. Oh yeah, no, the green one is down. Never mind. So that thing is not dead. I just realized that guy is alive though. He's still poisoned, so he gets disadvantage. He will hit the bat with one attack. And then shoot another arrow. and kill that bat with the second attack. Then Olive, you see the guy riding on the Drake stand up on top of the Drake. And he just kind of steps off of it and falls down to the ground, taking 22 bludgeoning. He kind of rolls a little bit, and if these bats are like still flying, he walks up next to that guy.
These guys, the bats are the ones that knocked that guy, so they would be hovering around him.
Okay. Then he would try to essentially just make his way through their flying to stand there. And he kind of kneels down and appears to be stabilizing that one. Then he kind of looks up for a second and he points at his dragon, and the dragon flies over and grabs this guy by the throat and throws him to the ground, and then puts his claws on his back, essentially completely knocking him out. Everyone. And then this guy's going to. Yeah, the dragon knocked that guy out. This guy walked over here, and then the guy that the bat had grappled down here got 24 acrobatics to try to get out of the grapple.
Okay, I'll roll it. Let's see what he is. 16. So he breaks out. He falls 30 feet.
Let's see.
He's gonna try to do some link time stop shit.
While he's falling, he pulls out 2 short swords, and he inverts his grip on them and essentially just starts pommel wailing on the other guy. He uses his ability to re-roll that 2, which hits. Then let's see. The other one also hits, so then he knocks out the guy that you woke up with false life.
Okay.
For the purposes of this, all of the individuals that were hostile to you are now gone or incapacitated, and the 2 people who just showed up are now kind of just looking at you guys. This guy also will like walk over to the panther and start stabilizing it.
I would like to pull out some rope and immediately begin tying the guy up in front of me.
Sure. After seeing you do that, this guy will start to walk over to the cliff. He climbs up and starts doing the same thing.
Also, I would like to take any weapons he has away from him.
Yeah, easily enough.
Has anyone said anything?
Nope.
Okay.
A drag
Who
back.
just jumped off a dragon in front of me? Like, what am I supposed
What
to
is-
do about that?
Drag that
what
guy
is the
over here
dragon?
next to
What is
me.
the vibe of the dragon?
The dragon, its attention is entirely absorbed in maintaining its claw on the back of the guy he has pinned to the ground, who is unconscious as well.
Is it like looking to someone for like guidance, or is it like
It's looking straight at the guy he has pinned. It's just staring at him.
okay? I guess the guy on the dragon is most likely the leader.
Seems so.
After
Let's
I
try
jump.
this. I'm going to message the guy that was on the dragon. And be like, hey, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Let's see. You hear in a whisper a response in a male voice says thank you.
Hey, message works, guys. I can talk to them.
Cool. Can you ask him why these people attacked us and who the hell they are?
I'll message them. What was the ambush for? What's going on around here?
Is there no limit to what they can say in response, like a word count?
If it's message, sending farmers, that's something.
Sending is long range, short messages. A message is short range, long, like sentences.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like technically 6 seconds because it's an action, but you can just like keep casting it.
Messaging.
Yeah.
Every time it cuts off, I just recast the spell.
Yeah.
It's like shoddy radio signal. Oh, what?
Could you say that again? Move the antenna.
These 4 have been infected by. Then it cuts out. When it cuts back in, you hear seromorphosis, so they will die. It cuts out again. Then it cuts back in, watching you talk to Orcus. It cuts out again.
What about talking to Orcus? I'll send it that the next time.
You hear in response, try and use the influence device on them.
Oh, okay. Apparently they were spying on us in our conversation with Orcus, and they want you to use the influence device on the people.
Don't you have that?
No, I took the detector. Whoever wants the Olive here, you take this one.
I mean, I could.
I don't trust him.
What?
Come
Were we not
on.
trusting?
I'm not trusting you with an army.
I'm the most trustworthy person here.
Olive's like, what are you giving me?
This lets you take control of people with parasites in their brain.
Oh, like the lizard people?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Or at least free them from their like control. I'm trying to use it
This
on
is
this place.
a kind of, it essentially, you know, those like really old, well, I guess not old, but like early to mid 2000s, like shitty, like games from Toys R Us that you would like put this headset on and like think real hard and something would happen.
What the fuck?
So like it's essentially like a headset that has like little nodes that connect to your head and you have to concentrate and then stuff happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Let's see
hang
if I
mine
can
from my
find a
ear like
picture
an
of
earring.
one.
Sick, I guess.
Yeah, it at least breaks them from the control. I don't know if it stops their transformation though.
Okay. She's gonna like take this fucking helmet thingy. She's like,
You're the doctor.
I'm not really a doctor.
Hey, I need a medicine check.
I'm more of, like, I guess a field medic, but like even then, it's just more like patchwork.
That's what it looks like, except without the Asian woman and maybe like a bit less nodes. And maybe
Can
more
I
like
keep the Asian
shoddy
woman?
forge work. Roll a D100.
I bet.
It's like a
59. Damn it! Is it like a fucking crown or some shit?
Yeah, it's essentially like over ear headphones, but instead of it like having like the headphone cups over your ears, it has these like things that come down behind them and kind of like have little silver nodes that press into the behind of your ears, and then like a few other ones that like attach to your temples. They're not like actually attaching, but like they rest on that part of your head.
it's like the X-Men helmet.
Oh, Cerebro?
Yeah.
Okay. That bro gave me some Beats by Dre. Thanks.
You can fly around and take control of people.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck, actually.
The device
visual.
in your pocket, Den, continues to
Can I hang
vibrate.
it from my ear like a earring?
It is too big for that, and kind of it's
Damn.
essentially like a thing you can hold in your hand. That the kind of curves coming out from the handle like wrap around a little bit, and the gem is like flashing at a steady rate, a light bluish color.
All right, I'll put my hand in it and scan them.
It's not really for the curves.
As you continue to walk, if you walk down the that little pathway there, the flashing begins to happen faster and faster. As you pass the panther, it continues to increase. So you go back to the panther and you like wait there for a second. The pacing slows down a bit. As you walk over to the guy with the green dot, it starts to become much faster. As you get it close to him, it becomes a permanent blue color and is vibrating much more
Oh,
rapidly.
this guy got the ick.
Bro's
Scan
got
dragon.
cooties.
Is dragon illithid?
No, not a dragon illithid. I'm out.
While they're doing this,
Put me back in your coat.
can I kind of slink off and try to go explore this building?
Sure.
Bro's getting sneaky.
Yeah, nobody stops you. The purple guy sees you go that way unless you want to roll a stealth check, but he's not gonna do anything about it.
No. If he's not gonna bother me, I'm not gonna bother him.
You use the kind of detection device on the dragon. As you start to approach, it kind of moves its head just a bit, and its eye moves and looks at you for a second, and then it kind of exhales, and you see smoke kind of come out of its nose, and then it turns back to look at the thing or the person it has pinned to the ground.
Gotcha.
If you continue on, the dragon won't attack you, but it seems to be keeping a very close eye on what you're doing.
Okay. I'm guessing this guy is also definitely beeping. I'm gonna see if Olive can try her thing on the green and the yellow guy before I do anything else.
Try this helmet thing on him.
Also, the bats disappear.
All right.
I figure it's been about a minute.
All right. As you start concentrating with the weird hat, you begin to start feeling that your vision is kind of going out of focus, and a different vision kind of comes into focus, but it's opaque and overlaid on top of what you're actually seeing. That effect kind of is stacked 4 separate times.
Oh God.
And you are overwhelmed and overloaded with several different perspectives kind of playing out. After getting used to all of these overlaid images flashing in front of you, you notice that they all coalesce out of very rapidly into the vision of a mind flayer putting a parasite into their eye, and then it goes to black, and then your vision goes back to normal. You feel that you are telepathically connected to those 4 individuals. 1 second, I have to look something up.
You got the Illithid Cerebro.
You feel like you will be able to sense the thoughts of all of these individuals. You can choose to basically hear them or not, at will. And let's see. John, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
I forgot that this was a thing.
Oh,
So
wow.
during the entire conversation you were having with message with that guy, you know something was eavesdropping on that conversation, but you also know that they only heard the red guy's side.
Okay.
If you would learn that information the moment you sent message to the red guy, so you can choose if you want it to have still happened that way or not.
I think it's fine because, like, in my mind, they are seeing me. So if something's reading their minds, it can already see me. They just can't hear what I'm thinking.
I guess technically, but the way that this one thing is written, it specifies that it can see through one creature that's incapacitated. However, like, neither of you were incapacitated. And if it tried to use the incapacitated people around you, their eyes would be closed and it has no control over their physical state. So it's like, I don't understand how to interpret that ability. So fuck it. I'd say they don't actually see you. They just heard that conversation and they know where it is.
I think maybe potentially, like, if it's an elder brain kind of ability, then it might be that if someone is considered under the elder brain's control, they are considered incapacitated. So that way he can see through any of his minions' eyes.
Okay.
Because, like, they
We'll
like
say then
them,
that sure they did.
like
They were
them
owed
as a
kindness for that.
character are incapacitated, but like he is moving them like a puppet. Maybe.
Well, there's another thing that says that they can only control like so many creatures at a time, and it's not a big number. So it's like they might have direct control over like one person at a time, but they can still like
Is that like
have the
specifically
observation.
target people that are already infected, or is that like non-infected people?
That's people that are already affected. Like that's how it controls directly through like other illithid. It can only do like 1 to 3 at a time max. It's not on this page that I'm reading, but this is also a non-GM, like, it says it's from the bestiary, but I don't know if I 100% trust it. But most of everything else seems close. Close enough.
Gotcha.
And we'll also say that you tossed her the hat thing, and the effect happened before you assume the elder brain would have tried to end their lives and complete ceremorphosis, but you used your helmet thing fast enough to stop that from happening. So you guys, or John rather, with that Arcana check from a while ago, you can assume that the Illithid colony is now fully aware of where you guys are. But you have no idea how long, if at all, if they'll send people, or if they'll send mind flayers or intellect devourers or anything like that to your current location.
They just like
Okay.
turned out a security camera.
Yeah. As you come
Can I
into
message the
this,
dragon and ask it its name?
sure. Let me check something. What language do you speak that in? Or does that matter with message?
Common. I don't know.
Um,
It doesn't say.
we'll assume it works like that then. And what languages do you speak?
If I remember right, demonic, infernal, celestial, and common.
Okay. Um, you hear a single word back to you in a language you do not understand.
A word. Does this sound similar to the dragons?
Yes. It sounds similar to, it kind of has a similar accent to the dragon speaking to you in common.
Well, at first I was using comprehend language to understand those. But I don't know.
The green
Let's
one definitely spoke common with y'all.
yeah. The so I guess I'll like write out on a piece of paper or something like, you guys can try to come with us if you want to. We're trying to form a resistance to these creatures.
And you sent that to the red guy, you said?
I wrote it on a note and letting people read it.
Okay. After the red guy reads it, he turns and looks at the purple guy, who looks up, almost as if they're speaking to each other. It's very strange. But they both look at you and give you a thumbs up. The red one, they both do it with like different hands, essentially, at like slightly different times. So they're not the same person. They're not being controlled. Nothing like that weird is happening. They just seem to be able to communicate without speaking, somehow. But they agree to come with you. while all of that stuff is going on, Ajax, as you come in through the front gates to this manor, it seems somewhat well maintained, if not like a little like dusty. Um, you notice that outside of the house, over here is um a shrine to a deity that seems to have been destroyed.
This thing
Um,
or this thing
way
over
over
here?
here. Yeah, the thing with the purple flowers next to it. You also notice the birds in the bird bath don't get spooked by you or your imp at all. They kind of just like are chirping and splashing around in the bath. Um, as you
Seems
walk inside,
suspicious.
the there's like a somewhat thin but still noticeable layer of dust around most of the room. The table and chairs seem to be undusted. There is a little bit of the preparations of a meal on the table, and some of the chairs are kind of pushed out. Uh, One of them has fallen over. It seems that they might have rapidly started to prepare the ambush for you guys. Um, what would you like to do in here?
Um, well, for starters, in this room, what were they preparing as a meal?
Normal human food.
Okay, so not eating brains. That's a good start. I mean, since this being the kitchen, I assume there's probably not gonna be too much to find in here, so I'll come back to there. And is this room like just a bedroom or a study or?
This is a like bedroom area that has a table over here, or a desk over there with shit on both of them. That kind of thing that looks like it's separating two rooms is actually like a floating banister that has a kind of like animal hide hanging down, covering half of the room, so you technically can't see the desk right now, but you can just brush that to the side and walk through.
Oh, okay. Um, I guess in here I'm just gonna start going through the papers and looking for anything that might catch my eye. Let me see how the spell works. Also at the same time, if I can't read anything, I will begin ritual casting comprehend languages if need be.
Alrighty.
Do I need to roll anything?
um if you want, you can make an investigation check to take less time, essentially. I feel like
Cool.
looking through the papers.
I'll have my imp help me.
Alrighty.
10.
Yeah, as you're looking through the desk, your imp is kind of rummaging through the drawers. You're kind of skimming through stuff, trying to see what stuff's about. Most of it's like generic stuff about like current states of certain areas of the Kingswood. Um, One of them talks about the dragon's lair specifically. The imp finishes going through the drawers and puts the papers that he found on the desk for you to grab. You look over, pick them up and start going through those. And the imp kind of floats over to the bed, and he calls out to you, I found this, and hands you a book. You open it up and it seems to be a kind of journal of one of the people who lived here. It talks about kind of general controlling the Kingswood, making sure people don't come through. Generally, it talks about occasions where people have come to talk to the king, or I guess king is the wrong word, but the like governor of the island. The dates that all of the entries are at make absolutely no sense to you. As you're flipping through the journal, at some point it starts talking about the god at the end of the world, and completely blocking off all passage, and maintaining strict control of or maintaining strict patrols on the mountain borders, making sure no one approaches the city. I failed to put this in earlier because I had a massive brain fart, but in the entries towards the beginning, it talked about the occasional like person who would come. I can't remember if I said this or not, but what the fuck, brain? Did I say that?
What, somebody coming into the forest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you did.
Okay, cool. And then after about like 10 years of passage towards the end of the book, it's talking about the god at the end of the world. And then there's no more entries in that book.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pocket that book.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna tell the imp to keep searching in here, look for anything of like value, I guess. And I'm gonna go.
Sure.
I'm gonna go look at the rest of the place while he keeps searching more in there. See if he can find anything.
Sure. Give me another investigation check and roll me a D100 for the imp. Alrighty. With that investigation check, you go through all of the rest of the rooms, and you don't seem to find anything that you think is too important. Just like general use stuff for like what you assume what a ranger would want to have on hand. Your imp comes back to you and hands you what looks to be a kind of statuette that is pretty heavy, but you don't know if it's fully cast silver or not. But the base is made of marble, and it is of a stag. It's probably big enough to hold in both of your hands.
Statuette, marble, of stag. Okay.
Okay, cool.
The stag is like a cast of silver, and the base of the statuette is marble.
I'll look to the imp and I say, "Good find." And then I'll look to the table of like prepared food and tell him out of above game. Familiars don't have to eat, right?
I don't think so. I think unless you decide it to be a living beast creature that has to eat food, I don't think it matters. But if you decided to do that with an imp, I'd also assume that an imp, I don't know what demons eat, but
Yeah,
I don't
well,
think
Find
it's
Familiar is
human.
really weird because it like the way it's written is like you summon a spirit, and like technically him as a warlock with the imp familiar can summon a celestial imp
Mm-hmm.
or a fey imp.
Well, what I was gonna say is if he feels inclined, I point at the table and tell him he can reward himself with whatever food he desires on the table, and I'll pocket the statuette.
Where most of the stuff on the table is um like snack type pre-dinner stuff, like cut up slices of bread, slices of apple and carrots and stuff. He sniffs over the stuff and kind of looks like he gags a little bit and kind of points his nose up at it. The imp is now a cat.
Okay, how about this? I'll reach into my pocket and grab one helping of my week's supply of jerky.
Uh, he sniffs it and he gnaws on it, and if you give it to him, he'll like continue to eat it slowly, but he doesn't seem too enthused about it.
I'll give it to him. It's the only meat I have. So, but yeah, if there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. I would like to, on the way out, can I roll a religion check to see if I can identify what that deity
Sure.
was? Of the broken statue?
Yeah, go for it.
16.
You recognize the because the statue is like seems to be mostly like burned and like broken into big pieces, not completely smashed. Um, you gather that it is a destroyed shrine to Volker, which is or it is the good aligned sea deity.
So, god of the ocean or something?
Yes. You also notice as you walk out the door, the birds chirping just kind of stops for a second, and they look at you, and then they just go back to chirping and uh, doing bird bath stuff.
Uh, uh,
Does Olive make these guys not hostile? I don't remember.
You guys haven't woken any of them up. They're still unconscious.
as I'm walking away,
Okay.
just because the birds are like weird as fuck.
Mhm.
I just because even though Ajax is a nice guy, he's still, you know, technically evil at this point, I guess. I want to Eldritch Blast 2 of the birds.
Sure. Both hit. They both die. The third one flies away.
Mission accomplished. Government drones destroyed.
All right. That is that whole combat and pretty much most of that encounter all done. It's 12:46. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm down to keep going if y'all want to. But this is a good place to end it. If not, we can take like a 10-minute break.
I'm good to keep going if y'all are, but it's up to you.
I'm just vibing.
Word. We can wrap it up there then. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I thought this would matter, but I had my weeks mixed up. I'm going out of town at the end of July through the beginning of August, so I'm gonna miss like I think one of Den's sessions.
Next week
And
is mine. The week after that is the 27th.
yeah, and I
is
have to leave on the 30th, so yeah, I'll be there
yours.
for that one.
So mine would be the 2nd, and then yours is the 9th.
Yeah, and I'm back in town by the 7th, or by technically I want to be back by the 5th or 6th. But I technically could play, but I'll be like at a friend's house in Washington,
Gotcha.
checking out them dispensaries. Hella fucked up, most likely.
Real
trap shit.
trap shit.
I'm going to join the Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Suckling from the teat of success.